Hey guys, John from Counterproductive Productions DIY. Today we're working on our Redcat Gen8 and we're going to do some night crawling. So what I wanted to show you is how I hook up lights on my RC crawler. So what I get is these light strips. This one's a Redcat fixed wiring LED. I got it off Amazon, and this one is a waterproof LED lights, regular white light. Okay. I also have one right here that's an amber. So take the body off, and then I've got this so it just hooks up in line. Have my remote on. I've also got one of a set of these. It came in a set of 4. And this is an inline adapter that you can hook up to your LED lights. That's a XT50 male to XT50 female adapter pack of 4. So to turn these lights on while I'm plugged in, I hooked up a switch to turn them on. All right, so the lights point up, and I've got some that point down in the front and the back, and then my body is painted with some VHT night shades. This is for taillights and whatnot, blacken them out. So I spray that on the inside of the window glass. And the reason I do this is to, when it's shining that bright light, it's super bright, and at nighttime it'll just blind you if it goes right through the windows. So I black out the windows, and it looks like I hit this with a primer. So just any kind of primer or silver reflective paint after you paint this. And that looks just like that. So, and when you turn that on, other than the holes in my hood, you get rock lights all the way underneath, and it works pretty good. That, along with these neck lights, you can get from almost anywhere. Harbor Freight has them. You can buy them online at Amazon. These ones are 300 lumens, and then I got another set from Milwaukee that's 400 lumens. It's kind of more of a yellow light, and it has a bigger battery, so I'm gonna try those out. But so that's what I do, and how we do it is it's not doing good. The switch was off, I believe the Redcat ESC. I just use that as my switch. You could use any kind of a switch, or you just run them in line. So I already wired this one up. So these are the LED light strips. You get them on Amazon for between probably under 10 bucks. And this is the inline XT50 adapter. And I just wired them in. It comes out with 3 wires. We don't use a white one, so I just cut the white one, use red and white. And that is set up just to go in line. So we'll go ahead and just hook this in. And these are the ambers. They're not as bright, but they'll probably be better than nothing on the trail. And that's just hardwired. It just goes right now. So those are those lights. I would imagine that they'd be okay. Better than nothing for sure. I got them, they said they're yellow, and they're not. Now the directions say that these lights are only good for 5 to 7.5 volts, which would be a 2S pack. A 7.4 would be ideal, and that's if you want to hook up to a 2S smaller battery and maybe put it down low on a running board or something like that, which I don't have. I've just got extra 3S batteries, the 2200 Ovonics, and they get pretty hot, so, but these ones have held up to the 3S, and those are super bright, so I'd probably recommend the white ones. So we'll just turn that off, unhook this guy. All right. And so what we're gonna do really quick is we're gonna wire one of these up. Before we do that, the important thing to remember is this RC car has a frame, a big steel C-channel frame. You don't want to mount them underneath, because while you're dragging on rocks, it'll destroy these, okay? You can mount them underneath. You could tape them underneath the body. I've done that in the past. But then you have an extra wire that you have to deal with every time you pull the body off. You have to worry about ripping the wire out. So I don't go that route. Anyways, so you clean up your frame really good, tape the light strips. They actually have some OK stickers on them, but with a RC car, I'll tape them on, and then I also zip tie them up out of the way of the rocks. So up here, and then I'll run them under the frame here where it's not dragging, under the frame here where it's not dragging, and then around the front, I like to make them so they'll point downwards, so it has like a bumper light. And then in the back, I just run it over and around the frame. So it's going up and it's going down and it's going outwards a little bit. Just go ahead and hook up so you can kind of see. So you see right in here where the lights are. Right up here, shooting down. And then in the back, it's shooting down too. And then it's on top pretty much the whole way. Then when you have your body on, it's not as blinding, and the lights are shooting up will reflect the light downward to the ground.
He was misjudging a spot when using a car down there.
Just drop right off. Just drop right off here.
Yeah, those bumpers hanging up. So we got to almost get one boost lift in.
So then what I do is I just cut the white light or white wire off. Because that guy's not needed. And then I cut those guys there. Strip the wire about 1/2 inch. Both sides. Okay. Give them a twist. Fold it in half. And I've got these wire connectors right here. And they are for 22 to 16 gauge. They're not typical speaker wire connectors because these ones are the weatherproof ones. They don't solder, but you crimp them and then you heat up the outside and it shrinks. Just like these guys here. Starts out like that, and then you heat them up and it shrinks to weather tight seal, okay? So now, we're gonna put this guy in here, just like that. These are just like some Craftsman wire stripper set. They also work for cutting like nails, and they also work for doing spark plug wires. Not great, but they work pretty good. Okay, we flatten it. Then I always use this right here and puts a good crimp in it. And I'm gonna do one more. Okay. Then you give it a tuggy, make sure we're good. We're good there. And then we're gonna take the last one of these, and we're just gonna cut this little end off. Like that. Okay. Go ahead and give those guys a twist, and then a 180-degree bend. I just do that because it's more to bite onto, less likely for them to pull out. Okay, got these guys here. These are the white LEDs, way brighter. Hey, Colby.
Yeah.
Brandon's here.
Where is he?
They just pulled up. So, we're probably going to get going here pretty soon.
I just need to put my hoodie in.
Okay. Did you want to take your green one? Okay.
My green one again.
Alright, cool. Dude. Alright, so let's attempt this. So we'll hook it in line here, and then we'll hook it there. Okay. Alright, so we're learning. So to make these lights work, you have to have the polarity correct. Well, that's good to know, huh? Alright. So which one's better? Okay, we got the white ones. And and we have the amber ones. Amber. Or white. The white ones are super bright. The amber ones aren't, but they're not blinding. It's almost like a Halloween theme. Okay, you guys. So that's how I hook up the LED strip lights with connectors in line with your battery and your ESC. This one has a switch. Just like that. Just make sure it's all zip tied up and out of the way and stuck well so it's not dragging, and you'll have night vision for when you're crawling. Have fun out there, you guys. Counterproductive production DIY. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
You don't want this thing to die. How long does it stay charged?
It'll be fine. Likely it's just you need a new battery. These lights really suck them down.
Stop?
No.
What?
Those are like blinkers?
Yeah,
Those
they're
are
my
supposed to be
blinkers. Wait, I wonder. Oh, dang
They
it.
don't work. They're
Yeah.
not supposed to.
Would it be so cool if they worked?
Maybe.
If you don't want bugs in your ears, put your hood up, and then the bugs won't go in your
Oh,
ears.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But what about my nose?
And close your mouth.
I guess it's quiet time.
Ah. Love me a Traxxas. Yeah, buddy.